Fireflies. Welcome to the Firefly Lounge. Back on it. Sorry guys, it's so darn dry. My throat always is horrible in the morning when I wake up, or just not in the morning when I wake up, but just when I wake up. But welcome to the lounge. We're back at it again with the... So I can get in here with the RAL MG. Now I was working on that before and I switched over to the Lockman variant. We did get that one gold, so I'll have to redo my thumbnail because I thought I was doing the RAL and I forgot to change it to the other one. I could probably get it and edit it real quick, but yeah, so we'll probably try and get this one gold and we'll just put the both, see if we can put both clips of the dub on there. Yeah, but we're back at it again here. We're trying to get this Orion. It's been kind of a grind. I really wish I started this a lot sooner. But I like to wait until some more weapons are available because there's certain weapons I don't like to use, and that's kind of what a lot of people that I know do. Like for say, like a lot of people don't like using launchers, or they don't like using the riot shield or knives or whatever it is, so they wait for weapons to come back to, because it's not 51 specific weapons or 55 specific weapons or whatever it is. It's just that number of weapons, period. So you can wait till more weapons come out. So we don't have to use some of the ones that you don't like to use. But here's the current setup we have going on here. You can see it. I don't know. New weapon. There it is. There it is. It's what we're using. So it's pretty. The weapon is pretty. That's the setup we're using. The Nilsound 90, SA side grip, X Golf 16 barrel. Then we have the SZ Mini. I might change that to a. I might change that actually to more of a red dot-ish. Yeah. And then no stock, and then we have the Bruin Q900 grip. So that's what we're running with. It seems to work pretty well. So, yeah. Oh, I think we got like one challenge left. Let me get my camera for a second here. So it's getting in the way. It's getting in the way. Stop camera for a minute. But as you can see, we've got the Rocky Desert, Trailblazer, and the Night Terror already done. I'm gonna put that one. So we're just working on the Uncheckered, but the RAL has to be level 27. And I believe we are only like 24. So, 25, so we've got a couple levels left, so we'll get that leveled up and we'll get going on it. It's 10 hit fires, that's all it is. So, what's the next one? Let me check that out real quick. Okay, so we've already got that. So we got the RAF H, the RPK is done. We have the HCR 56 that is done. So that's the one we just got. But yeah, we got that one before this one here. So we'll probably work on the Icarus probably next. Let's get into the channel. I am not in the channel at the current moment. There we go.
Your tip PAGE://https://streamlabs.com/mochac.
Gives me a little bit more range, not so much up close, but.
You're clear to engage all threats. Enemy contact! The lead is ours!
I don't know if I like that. It does kind of way too much. Yeah, yeah, it takes way too much to use that. Let's get that off. I want to try something different.
Changing mags.
Go back to do the mini. That one's alright. We'll probably go for this one here. It's got the green on there, perfect. It matches everything else. You know, neon-y and beautiful. So the remaining thing we have to do is to get 10 hipfire kills.
Throwing a stunner! Grenade out! Blood for blood!
Ready to deploy.
Requesting recon flyover!
Friendly
Requesting
UAV
recon
online.
flyover. Got your back.
Switching mags!
But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing alright today. Welcome to the lounge. We are just back on the Modern Warfare grind today.
Be advised,
I think we're scheduled for today,
friendly
probably
UAV on station.
Thursday, and then possibly Saturday. I do not remember. Oh, Sunday, I believe I might have. The other days I'm going to be streaming this particular game, so keep your eye out for that. I really hate playing this way, but this is my life.
Friendly UAV online.
This is what I used to do on Modern Warfare 2019, and I did not like playing this way, but
Ready to deploy.
Enemy down! Cluster mine deployed! Flash!
Friendly UAV on station.
one of the biggest reasons why I kind of sit here
Our UAV is orbiting the
is it
area.
helps kind of keep me a little bit out of the, out of the view. Yeah, so it keeps you kind of a little bit out of view. I will say most of these elements I do not hate. This one's a little bouncy.
Watch your fire!
You can't really help that too much.
You're off.
See, and another thing I also do not understand is why are you jumping around like that? Like, this is not a tournament. We're just playing a casual game. Like, I get it. You want to win, and that's fine. Like, I don't really care about the wins, losses, really, to be quite frank. What I just don't understand is why you have to sweat so much. Like, it's just a casual. We're not on ranked or anything. Like, I don't get it. Like, why are we jumping around the map trying to be the next MLG player? Like, I don't get it, but you guys gotta do you, I suppose. I simply don't. I'm not a big fan of playing that way. I jump around a little bit, but let's see, my guy barely moves. Everyone else leaps halfway across the map, so I don't really know. So yeah, it's what it is. Oh, I gotta take my mess. I forgot to take it. Let's take it tomorrow. I might still take it. Yeah, let me know down in the chat, or let me know down in the chat, or if you get on this later and watch it later, let me know, man. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about jumping around and stuff like that? Like, are you confused by it? Are you one of those guys who does it yourself?
Enemy UAV active.
Let me know.
UAV on station.
Like I said, I don't really understand it myself. I'm not really sure why that's a thing, but And as I've said, you know, people are free to play as they so choose to play. I can't really my place to stay yes or no or whatever on that stuff. But it just, I don't know. Like I said, I just don't really understand the whole sweaty concept. You know.
Target destroyed.
But, so I was never, what's it, sorry guys, I put my camera back on. I was never a huge fan of those.
Hostile UAV in the area. Hostiles launched an SAE.
Was never a massive fan of the LMGs, really. But I don't mind it so much now. I think these LMGs, I probably said SMGs. I think these LMGs are pretty solid. There's a couple I really like. One particularly I really like, so yeah. I don't hate the weapons as much. So, oh man, try to go, man.
Throwing grenade.
Hostile care package in the area.
I should have known he was sitting there, because that's kind of how it is. That guy's been one of those unkillable players. He just seems to not be able to die, you know, when you shoot him, so. If you haven't figured it out, I am absolutely terrible at throwing grenades.
Covering your six! Throwing grenade! Target sighted! Check fire!
Hostile Wilson is online.
Got an enemy fire!
Oh.
On your six.
Look at my Claymores back, man. I have more fun with the Claymores.
Planting mine.
I really do.
Setting mine. You will not die here.
So I would really like to know how they have so many of these darn things to throw at me, but that's okay, I guess.
Keep it up.
Loading. Reloading.
Mission complete.
Oh,
Solid
since we
work.
got up another level, almost have this one done. We'll probably work on the Icarus next. There we go, yay. Oh, come on, I took that a VTOL, man. Oh gosh, backfire kills. Let's see if any of my boys are on. He is online, but he is not doing anything right now. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We may end up getting a monitor and playing on the monitor. I think that'll be a lot better. Oh shoot, I'm breaking stuff now. Yeah. You see my little neon fireflies back there? They're just lights. I call them neon. I just call them fireflies. Little fireflies back there. I know, I'm cheesy.
Team deathmatch. Strasser 1, you are clear to engage.
I'll back you up. Get up!
You have the lead.
This guy seems to be absolutely just, oh, there you go. This is absolutely just wrecking this team. Oh my gosh, what happened there? My goodness. You poor guy. He just kind of walked out there and got a torch, didn't he?
Hostile UAV in the sector.
Oh, right in the window. Another thing I think I think for me seems to be a bit of a problem is the audio. I can't tell you how many times there's guys right next to me and I don't even know they're there.
Cold-blooded online. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Low on ammo. Dropping ammo here.
Hostile UAV active.
Planting mine.
I was like, what am I looking at right there? I wasn't sure what he was shooting at there. I was just so confused.
Portable radar deployed. Planting mine. I'm low on ammo.
Same weapon, and I'm the one that dies. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm done with it. Okay.
Their end is now.
Deathmatch. Reservoir.
Like, right there. Like, what the... How do I hit shots and still die? Like, that's what I mean. Like, you just pop off shots. You like, boom, 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 boom. You get hit markers, you know. But somehow, you're still dying.
Hostile SAE near your position.
So I don't know. This is a lot. I think they still. I mean, you figured it just all figured out, but
Throwing a stun grenade!
Hostile UAV active.
a lot you think they get work on here, but the only with these Belgian ones, like that's one of the reasons why I like one of the other ones. Like I had a couple of ones that I had, because it was more of a clip. It was a clip kind of thing. You know, tuck in, you know, and this one's kind of, the belt ones are great, I guess, but they just, my gosh. I should try and put like something to help my reload, because that's terrible.
UAV on station. Ghost online.
What is up with people putting foreskin as their name? That's such a freaking odd thing. It's just weird and disgusting. I don't really understand. Like, what's funny, like, haha. Like, I was like, ha ha ha, look at foreskin, haha. I don't know. I don't really get it.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Well, there's a W, I guess.
Mission is complete. Good work.
Ooh, clean shot right there. Anyways, how is everyone doing today? Everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful day today. Yay, there it is. Now we get to do the fun one. Now I don't know. So I don't know if I want to keep doing this series on this, or if I want to do like other games. Like I want to do like Borderlands. I just re-downloaded that, so I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll start like a Borderlands playthrough. Something interesting, something different. You know what I mean? Maybe do this on the videos instead. I just figured I'd do a little bit of this, and I might do cut and a couple more gold, and after that I'll switch over. That's what I think I'll do. I'll do this. I'll finish this on one up and finish one more up, and then I think maybe I'll hop on like Borderlands, and then I'll start like streaming stuff like Borderlands, because that's different. Not everyone, everyone's streaming, certain games, and I got a lot of games that no one streams, so that's probably what I'm going to do. Heck, I might even hop on and do like a Battlefront 2 stream. So they have something called co-op in Battlefront 2. It's a lot of fun, but my God, is it difficult. Like, they're bots, but those bots will beat the tar out of you, man. Like, I've lost more games than I can count to those bots, because like they have like literally like an endless swarm, essentially, I guess, for on the objectives. And boy, that sounds like fun, man. I might do another one. How about the Battlefront 2? That sounds like a lot of fun. It's wild. I'll once I start streaming, I'll show you guys. It's crazy, dude. It is a bit of fun, though. See, now I thought Battlefield and Battlefront 2, and I might go on some Battlefront streams at some point.
Confirmed.
I think Battlefield and that I will Battlefield and this. I think I'm going to start just making videos. Battlefield 2042, I think is really improved. I like it quite a bit. I might have to hop on because I got the battle pass I'm working on. There's a couple characters I got unlocked still, so we're gonna get that done. I think there's like one more weapon I got to unlock. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. That jumping around like a little pussy. I don't really get it. Like, I can't, I don't. See, like, when my character jumps, you watch. My character, like, he just, like, tiny. Like, he barely moves. But these guys are leaping, like, Halo style across the map. Like, I don't really understand how that works. So. Look at that. Look at the way these guys are running around. It has something to do with the weapon. Like, if you use the weapon, it will.
Stun grenade out!
The lead is ours.
If you use a heavier weapon, you can't jump as high. That situation. Oh, that is not supposed to get hipfire kills now, so. This is not particularly a map that I like to play on, like, in any capacity. I do not like this map. I think it's kind of boring. A, and then B, you got so many things that can go. Like, you got cars that people just throw grenades on. They can just. Like, right there. Right there. Like, I hit the guy, boom, 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 and he goes pop and hits me once and I die. Like, it's so stupid. It's dumb. And it's something that, this has never made a lot of sense to me. There we go, just another freaking grenade, that's what I mean. It's never made a lot of sense to me and why everything's so darn unbalanced in this game. Like, it does not make that much sense to me. Like, how is it that I can absolutely, and I'm not shooting from, I'm shooting pretty closely too. Like, I'm not sitting here like, oh, you know, like, then again, you got people just sitting on the cars halfway across the map, and it's like, why do these maps exist? I think it's because they're to cater to those little pansies who have to sit in their corners, sit in their little cars, sit across the map and do stuff like that. Like, they're untalented human beings, so they're just like, well, let's just. Look, I'm not good, but I'm never going to result to doing stuff like that particularly. Like, I might. I don't know, man. It's just. I'm just saying I've never really been particularly fond of the cheating. I don't, because I can't understand why. For me, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I'm trying to, I don't understand. I can't understand the concept of cheating to any degree. I don't understand why people use aimbots. I don't know why people would do that. Like, if you're bad at the game, that's fine. Like, I'm not good at the game really that much either. I mean, I have good games, bad games. And that's fine. Like, but ultimately, like I said, I think either earlier when I in the stream or last night, I think it was earlier, just not too long ago when I was on Twitch. Sometimes I don't like doing Twitch. I think Twitch is just kind of, I don't know. But, like, where's the improvement there? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is the improvement when you use cheats? Like, I don't really understand using a wall hack. What's, like, so have you maxed everything out, everything you possibly can, and so you're just going on to another account to mess with people because you're just bored? Or, I don't really understand. So, if someone in the chat or anything can let me know. Like, help me understand it, because I really don't. I don't like this particular map either. Another thing that I'm not doing that I need to, and it's really, really important, so those of you who don't play or maybe are looking at playing or trying to grind yourself, I won't do it here, come on, first. Always have a weapon set, and I say this by making loadouts that kind of suits every style of map. So, like, if you have a big map like this, have like a marksman, battle rifle, a sniper ready to go. If you're doing a smaller map, like using FCG or something like that, if you're using a big map, or like a medium map, and you can use like your LMGs or whatever.
Dropped their sniper.
So, I have not done that. I need to start doing it.
grenade.
But yeah, I always kind of try to do that, and that's kind of something I watched a video on, and someone kind of explained is, hey, you know, try to have weapons designed for every map situation, right? Like, so if you have a big technically I should like have like a marksman or sniper here, kind of by all technicality.
Cold-blooded.
You try to always have something ready for any situation. And that's really solid advice, honestly. So I haven't been following that. I'm pretty terrible, but it's pretty solid advice, I think.
Enemy contact!
But technically, I kind of do-ish, I guess. So here's the biggest issue with this map. It just, the camping is so horrendous in this map.
Standing by.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the area.
Syntax incoming! Look alive!
Another thing that really pisses me off is that everyone seems to be able to get from point A to point B in literally a split second, where my character takes 5 minutes to get somewhere. So it just, I don't, guys, please stop cheating. Like, if you're cheating, stop. Like, what is the point of it? Like, I don't understand it. I don't know why you're doing it. Like, there's really no reason for it. Like, honestly, it's not that complex of a game to play. Like, I know people cheat on Rogue Company. Rogue Company's so bland and basic. Like, it's just, you are cheating for what specific reason in that game, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like, what particular reason would you have to be cheating on something like Rogue Company? And even Fortnite. Like, Fortnite. Like, people cheat on no build consistently. And, like, it's like, this is no build, bro. Like, you don't need to have a specific, you don't have to be a master builder to play that game. There's no building. So I don't understand it. Like, it's so bad. Like, that's just is that just the way what this country and this world's come to? Like, even in basic games we cheat? Like, I don't know, man. And you guys will have to explain that to me because I don't really get it. Boy, I got stuck there behind that wall, didn't I? Oh my god, I'm trying to get my, you know what, let me switch it up. It's just, I don't have a reason to be even using this weapon. It's not, none of the maps, this map's not small enough for me to get those hip-fire kills, so. Okay.
I didn't know if you wanted to come.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah,
Haven't seen your mom in a minute.
I'll talk to her here soon because I want to talk to her about Weedle.
Hostile cluster mine active.
So, I think you guys understand that I love my mom, right? So, my wife and her mom talk like 6 times a day almost, if not more than that. So, she seems to think that I need to be doing the same with my mom. I love my mom, but the more I talk to her, the more I'm like, okay, well, what now? Like, they will call each other and talk to each other about, oh, did you see that episode of such and such, you know what I mean? And, like, it's like, you know, like, oh, I'm watching right now. It's like, why are you guys calling each other for that? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, boy, this weapon's terrible.
Enemy down.
We figured we'd switch up a little bit because not really a map to get those you know, hit fire kills or whatever. So this person just literally, I'm done. This person literally just peeks and fucking fires a weapon. Like, stop playing that way, guys. Stop playing that way. It is not necessary. Knock it off. Like, you gotta have your cheats on to help you win a match. Quit it, please. Stop. It is so frustrating, guys. It really is. Like, I try to make sense of it, and I can't make sense of it because it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you literally go something and say, pow, pow, and it's like, if you have to cheat, then you need to stop playing video games. Like, if you're, you know, I don't care. Like, you have big name streamers who have millions of subscribers and viewers and followers and stuff, and they're cheating. Like, why? Maybe that's what you have to do in this day and age. Maybe you have to be a cheater and make it so that you are just a god mode on games when you actually suck at the game, so that people actually stop. I'm done. I'm not gonna keep playing that stupid game mode. I'm not playing that map. Maybe that's what you have to do. Maybe I gotta put on, I love Dr. Disrespect. Maybe I just start dressing up like Dr. Disrespect to get some views. You know, I don't know. Like, I'm doing this because I love playing games. That's all this is. This isn't about, you know, being super famous or something like that. You know, obviously, you know, I start getting a modicum of success on this stuff, then, you know, people like might recognize me if I'm walking around somewhere, and it's, you know, that's fine. But you know, I have a passion for this. Like, I've been gaming. I'm 39 years old. I've been gaming since I was able to know and understand how to game. You know, so I don't know, man. It's so frustrating. And gaming back then was not like it is now. You know, back then you know, sure, you had a little bit of cheating going on, but it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. Camping wasn't as much of a problem because you didn't have windows that you could mount. You didn't have, you know, cars everywhere. It's so, like, eventually, if you camped in a game, like, let's say the old school ones, if you camped, eventually you're gonna get found out. I mean, there's no getting around that. Like, you're gonna get found out. You're gonna get killed. Someone had to just throw a grenade to a certain spot, you're dead, because they didn't have 6 million places for you to crawl into. You know. But based on, you know, if you pay attention to anything on this, they like to call them safe spaces, and it's by intention, by design. They've made it very clear this is by design. We have to help protect these people who aren't good at the game. And I kind of disagree with that. I don't really think it's necessary for you to protect anybody. Like back in the day, I was getting slapped around, man. Like, we were getting stomped out, man. We were getting stomped out, and the reason why is because we just weren't as good as the other players. So eventually, you kind of learn to adapt and get a little bit better at the game. Well, now they're like, well, we don't want you to do that. We just want to give you the ability to do well. So it's disappointing to me. For sure, it's disappointing. But hopefully, what can you do? So, and that's another thing that pisses me the fuck off. So when I throw a grenade, it doesn't go anywhere, but everyone else who throws a grenade seems it just locks right onto me, right onto where I'm at, and boom, I'm dead. And it's so frustrating. This is such a noob, hacker-friendly experience now, man, and that's the best way to put it. Any way that they can screw anyone who actually wants to put the effort in, they're going to.
Securing Charlie.
And that's just sad to me.
Bravo secure.
Like if anyone in the chat, if you remember the old school days of Call of Duty, back when, you know, yeah, we talked a little trash, but like we were all in all trying to make the experience more fun, right? So, you know, now it's not like that anymore. You know, it's. I mean, there's some people say. My son gets on because he likes to play Fortnite or whatever. He's almost 8. So, see, like, that's what I mean. Right there, that same guy just sitting in that window. Like, what's the point of this? Like, you can't move because your guy's sitting in a window shooting at you. Like, why is that even a thing? Like, why? These guys would not survive 2 seconds in the old style COD. They would be stomped out. They'd be getting stomped out left and right. Like, it's a travesty that this is kind of the way this game has been designed now. It really is.
Enemy securing Bravo.
It is sad to me.
The enemy holds 2 objectives. Secure those positions.
Like this guy right up on the stairs. Like all the camping in the world, and it does not make any sense to me.
Stun grenade out!
Securing objective Alpha.
But yeah, I can't, man, I don't, it's so sad. So I was playing Hardpoint yesterday, and I said, no, Hardpoint, it's a bit of a different situation, right? Because you're, you know, I guess you can call it technically domination, kind of the same, I guess, I suppose. But, you know, when you have one specific point, that's the point you're at, and because in that, you have to actually sit on it. Well, here, you don't have to sit on it, you just grab the flag and move forward. But Hardpoint, you actually have to just stay in the point to get points, right? So in that situation, you know, obviously you're going to be sitting in that point, because you have to sit on that point. But like this, you capture the flag, or you capture the point, and then you are free to leave. I don't know why people sit on it. And the worst is when people are sitting on the team deathmatch. It's team deathmatch.
We're losing Bravo.
And people are like, hey, I'm just gonna stay here, right? Man.
We've lost Bravo.
I hate the whine guys, I really do. And I don't say the same old drum over and over again, but I wish we could bring the games back to that fun factor, right? Just playing, we're having a good time. Like this guy just turns and cheats, hits me immediately, just knocks me out. I miss the days where you can actually get on and just have a good time, man. I really do. Like, and you know, it's a decent game if you can get on with some buddies. You know, at least then you can kind of talk some trash to each other and whatnot. But like, it becomes like a broken experience. Everyone's just sitting in camp and everyone's using hacks. You know, it's very, 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 very strange when you run into someone who's not cheating. I don't know why I spawned here of all places, but whatever. I'm just saying that because I don't care. But yeah, like, you know, you shouldn't have to only play with friends to have a good time, man. Back in the day, you were having a good time, but it's. And I can't even say that it's anyone but the devs' fault, because they are the ones who are creating this experience the way they're creating it, right?
Hostile Overwatch helo in the area.
They're creating this experience to be this pathetic.
Enemy UAV active. Taking Bravo.
Stop shooting me!
But yeah, like the devs kind of create this situation, so it's not even the player. The players are just taking advantage of what they're being given, right? Hey, they're saying I can sit here in a window and do this, so why would people not do it at that point, right? So.
Enemy's taking Alpha. The enemy has captured 2 objectives. We've lost all objectives. We have to turn this around now.
So yeah, guys, leave if you're in the chat, pop on and let me know what your favorite Call of Duty was. Like, what's that Call of Duty that you played and you're like, man, you know, it was the best one for you. Like, you were just like, man, this is the best Call of Duty we have. You know what I'm saying? Like,
enemy down.
So let me know your thoughts on that, or you know, later down the road if you want to throw something down and. Like, look at this guy over here. What is he doing? Like, what is that guy doing?
We control Alpha. Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. Securing objective Bravo.
With you, mate.
UAV online. The enemy controls 2 objectives. Get after him.
He is glitchy as hell. Look at that guy. He's bouncing all over the place there. So he sees me even through that all that smoke. Dude, that's bull. And he locked right on me, dude. Come on with that bullshit, dude. That's what I'm saying, man.
The enemy's advancing.
Can we please go back to the days when people weren't acting like a bunch of little pussies? Like, please?
Enemy securing Alpha.
That's all I'm asking, man. That's all I'm asking. Let's go back to the days when we weren't acting like a bunch of little sissies, like little crybabies who can't play a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this guy. He's still up there. Like, what are we doing with all this shit, dude? Like, look at this pussy. Look at this guy.
Game. If I was here in the beginning, I would have been fucking you guys up. I just got a chopper gunner. Didn't even get to use my chopper gunner.
Well, mostly we're camping the whole game anyway, so.
They were camping the whole game? They camped.
Yes, that's
you
what
guys are shit. You guys shitty.
Camped the whole game. It's my second time playing against them, bro.
He calls his team shitty. Get off the game if you're gonna be rude to your team, dude. Like, they were camping the whole fucking game. Like, what do you want us to do? Like, they're sitting in windows the whole game, dude. Then you have people like that, the arrogance of these people, like.
Shredder! My name is Shredder. And you know I'm better than your ever and you forever. Give me a high five. Oh, shut up.
What the fuck?
You ready to get your ass kicked again?
So I've got to step and see what we had actually done there. I don't think we got more than maybe 3, possibly 4 of the hit markers. Or the hit markers. Hit fires, guys, not the hit markers. We're not, that's, wow. So now I run Jetta. So he's on the other team now, but he was trying to tell the guys, like, you know, this is the second time they're playing, they do nothing but camp the whole time. So, like, it's really cool to see that there are people that have brains in their heads, you know, so. So it's nice to see that there's people that have brains in their heads. And he was like, no, they're camping the whole game. Because I was like, dude, they camped the whole game with the other shitty players. And he was like, no, they've been camping the whole game, bro. So it's nice to see there are people that kind of understand kind of what we're doing there and whatnot. So I like Run Jetta though. He seems to be a pretty cool guy. He's got a good head on his shoulder. So.
Bravo. We're losing Bravo. Charlie.
Switching back!
Cold-blooded online.
I definitely do not want. I'm not going to quit this game only because I do like Run Jetta. So.
Enemies taking Bravo.
Hostile UAV active.
Switching back!
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
We control 2 objectives.
Well, he has to use that stupid shotgun too. Now, if he talks trash, like coming from a guy who has to use an auto shot to get a kill. But anyways, yeah, we definitely like Run Jetta. Run Jetta's a nice guy. He's a pretty cool dude. So, ooh, woo, lucky Jetta. There we go. We got him.
Securing Alpha. Alpha secure. We're losing Alpha.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Secure Bravo. The enemy took Alpha. Securing objective Bravo.
Friendly counter UAV on station.
Secure Bravo. We control Bravo. Bravo.
Friendly Overwatch helo entering the AO.
So more than likely what we're going to do is not even touch A. It is almost pointless to try and get in there and grab that one. Literally pointless. You don't want to try to overreach a lot. So if you can capture 2 objectives, most likely stick to that and stay in that range. So like if you grab two spots and you want to try to hold on to those 2 spots, because if you try to overreach, sometimes, not all times, but sometimes if you try to overreach, it will cause more problems for you than you need to have. So. So you don't want to overreach sometimes, especially in this map, because A is kind of way out here. So like if you can spawn back here, then now you want to grab it, obviously. But you know, otherwise you're definitely overreaching. That's why a lot of times you'll hear guys say, "Oh, just keep these 2 and hold off. Don't go for that one," right? Because otherwise you're just overreaching. So.
The enemy controls 2 objectives. Assault their positions.
Yeah, I like Lucky Jetta. he was pretty cool. He was putting that work in the last match. Him and I were trying real hard to put that work in. So, see, and that's what I miss, man. Those days when you actually meet like really cool people. You know, you meet really cool people, and then you could like hang out with, then you just keep playing, and you built up those relationships and stuff. But they just, man, they just giving up on that stuff, bro.
We're taking Charlie. Enemies taking Alpha.
See, now we flip, so what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and grab
Securing objective Bravo.
spot here, and then they'll try and probably grab B.
We've lost Alpha.
And then kind of hold on to that, so.
We've lost half the field. Fight back.
Oh, there he is.
Gotta get right!
Secure Bravo.
Enemy here!
We're taking Bravo. The enemy captured 2 objectives. Move to secure. Securing objective Bravo.
Friendly UAV online.
Objective Bravo secure. Enemy securing Bravo.
Lucky Jett has been tearing me up though this game. He's been tearing me up this game pretty bad. He's been tearing me up pretty good. Here. I forget what I'm doing sometimes when it comes to these doughs and stuff, so.
Objective Alpha. We're losing Alpha. Taking Bravo. Requesting support. Objective Alpha is compromised. Take it back. Secure Bravo.
B is one of the most highly contested areas usually in this game. So you've always got someone you always got people running into B. It's kind of a crazy it's crazy. Domination's pretty wild in this one here. So
Watching your six, soldier.
We're losing Bravo. We've secured 2 objectives.
he's up there.
Enemy here.
Go.
Basic,
Oh baby.
fire.
Enemies taking Bravo. Enemy securing Bravo. Enemy securing Charlie.
Drop one.
The enemy took Charlie.
Ooh, Jetta, man. Woo. Tear my ass up. I love it.
We're losing Bravo. We're taking Alpha. The enemy holds 2 objectives. Move on them now. Alpha.
We got it! We managed to get it before we got our butts slapped around there. Oh, man. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Oh, we got him. Tore him up.
Objective secure. Enemy securing Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Take it back.
Moving here. Going to charge.
So I actually like that shotgun though. In terms of auto shotties, it's not horrible. I used it a little bit on I want to say either DMZ or I think it might have been even on Warzone a little bit, and it's not horrible, man. It's pretty effective.
Check 'em out. Fuck, I'm reloading. Throwing Semtex.
We control all objectives. Maintain the perimeter. We're losing Alpha.
Shoot the enemy.
We're losing Charlie. The enemy took Alpha. Objective Charlie is compromised. Take it back.
She's gonna let that slide. Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Mission compromised. We're done.
90 minutes of sweat.
Hey, Lucky, you can tear me up, man.
Stay high off Traction.
You were tearing me up, Lucky.
I was about to make
Getting
that
fucking
bitch.
an axe murder back there or what?
Hey, 8 for 28.
Nice. You can see we got our final common. I don't see. I don't know. They're not common, but the final of the original, the initial 4. So we got the last one there. So now we get to work on the 3 kills without dying. Well, so yay. Yay! Put that on though, because I actually kind of like the way that looks. Yeah, there it is. So now we have to get 3 kills without dying, and that'll be one more LMG done. Let's see one more. Let's see one more. That's lost. Absolutely, absolutely. Just party chat for now. But anyone who's hopping in and watching, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't typically do these, but these. So the issue is, and I'm gonna have to do earlier ones, is because my son comes home, he wants to play, or they get home, and then I'm like, everyone's yelling at me because I'm not doing anything, even though like if I clean the house or I've done dishes, done everything I can, it's still not enough. So you're gonna start seeing a lot earlier, or a little earlier streams. Videos I can do kind of anytime, so those are kind of going out and editing and put thumbnails in and stuff like that. But so yeah.
Covering your 6. Securing Alpha.
Always domination or hard point, man. It just gets. Hey, listen, guys, I don't hate the game modes, alright? I don't hate the game modes, ladies and gentlemen. I just... It's so much. It's just every game mode. It's hard pointer. I said this before, and I'll say it again. They just need to give third person a filter. Because we're not all like, yay, let's play some more hardpoint, you know, like let's play hardpoint all day, because that's not really.
Changing mag. Enjoy your visit. Enemy securing Charlie. The enemy's on Bravo. We're taking Bravo. Cold-blooded activated. We've secured the lead.
Question here is, we can actually push in to see.
Ready. We're losing Bravo. 2 objectives secure.
Oh, we got me. So what I was gonna say is that we're gonna push into C to try and get it. And probably not. Let's get that. We're gonna go.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. We're losing Alpha.
Throwing a stun.
Securing objective Charlie. We've lost Alpha.
Cluster mine deployed.
RTB at this time. The enemy controls 2 objectives. Assault those positions. Our UAV is orbiting the area. We're taking Alpha. Securing objective Alpha. We control Alpha. Friendly cluster mine deployed. We have taken the lead. We're taking Charlie. Friendly UAV on station. We control all objectives. Maintain the perimeter.
Oh, that's a first. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna say that had a PS5 insignia on it, but someone tried to go for B.
Enemy taking Charlie. Enemy securing Bravo. Friendly sentry active. Ghost activated.
Oh, I was not paying attention to the left side there. Was not paying attention to the left side there. I think we've only managed to get 3 kills without dying, so.
Enemy UAV
Kind of depends on the kind of well, this is not my favorite map at all, so you know, where there's that little fun situation there, but.
Bravo secure.
So everyone hates this map. I don't necessarily hate the map. I'm kind of wish it wasn't thrown at us and said, "Hey, here's a new map," because it was a map that was supposed to be in there, you know, originally. But
in the area.
no, I don't actually hate the map. I actually kind of find it kind of a fun experience. But most of the maps I don't hate. I really don't like Turok or
Two objectives.
the one mission with all the car. What is that? The freeway mission or whatever. So I'm not a big fan of that one. But really, for the most part, I'm pretty okay with most of them. So, I don't know if they had a UAV yet or not, because he seemed to have heard me when I was barely moving. But yeah, so like most of the maps I don't hate. Let's add the other one. That new map, full of trash. Like that's a good, I think, good ground war map for sure. A good ground war map for sure, 100%.
Objective Bravo secure. You halfway to mission.
I've got your back.
But yeah, for like a team deathmatch or something, it's just way too big. It's huge. If it pops in here, if I get on, I don't think it'll do it on third person, but if it pops in on one of my playlists, you gotta see it. This thing is it's huge. I'm like, wow. I mean, it's a cool looking map. I mean, it looks great graphically. It's just a beautiful map. But my goodness, it is huge.
Throwing a stunner.
Charlie secure.
The biggest issue is there's just too many points of camping and there's too many points to get shot at. And everybody's kind of complaining about it. A lot of people, a lot of the big streamers and stuff, and I'm not even a big streamer. They're saying the same thing, like this thing's just too damn big, man. It's too big. It's too big. It is. It's way too big for what they're trying to do with it. Like the control points, like hard point, like all those control points are just way. You got two really close together, and then the other ones are kind of like way off. And so it's like one person spawn. If you spawn on the one spot with the way off one, you're at a disadvantage because the other team's going to be right on top of the other one, and it's crazy. And I'm not sure who thought this design was a good idea, but it is not good. It's most good, Newman. Most good. Oh, jeez, what the worst. Like a cop scene or something? Oh, yeah, really? Alright. Now we got stuff as a movie. Oh, Family Guy.
Enemies taking Charlie.
Are they?
Stun grenade out. Grenade out.
Ooh, someone tore that guy out bad.
Secure Bravo. Enemy securing Alpha. All objectives secure. Expect counterattacks. Objective Alpha is compromised. Take it back.
I think we're pretty good, though. Honestly. He jumped down. Here's my big thing with some of these SMGs. Like I like the ones that have more like just the simple little clip-ish weapons.
We hold all objectives. Keep them secure.
Some of these belt ones are just like it's so painful.
The enemy took Bravo. Enemy UAV active.
I want to see him fly around. Oh, it's a bomb drone. I'm like, what am I seeing?
Enemy took Alpha. Friendly UAV online.
Enemies nearby.
objectives. We're taking Alpha. We're losing Charlie. We've lost all objectives. Failure is not an objective. Alpha secure. Hostile UAV in the area. Bravo secure. We've got him on the run. Keep it up. We control 2 objectives. Securing
Well, as I was
Charlie.
saying, got a little distracted there with what I was doing there, but
We're losing Bravo.
yeah, I don't hate most of the maps. Like, I think they're all for the most part pretty good. So
The mission is complete.
successful run. I
Well
should
done.
get something to eat real quick. Little success. Let's check that real quick. Let's see what we got done. 2. Yeah, I don't think I got too many there. I think I got close to a third one, and then I got popped off. So, yeah, because I would have had 3. Because that's when the one guy I said, I was like, oh, he got me, you know, because that was my, I think it's supposed to be my third one, or my third kill out of the, yeah, so. But it's not maps, just getting those kills because of the point of the choke points. Now, I'll tell you, I'm going to say this, and a lot of people are going to be like, well, what's wrong with you? Shipment is the map that I seem to be able to get, you know, you can get a lot of those multi-kills. Now, it sounds odd, because if you position yourself just right, you can kind of pick people off, but, and then that, definitely, I think, modes like Hardpoint are really good, mainly because people are going to be pretty much camping the objective because they have to sit there on the point, so getting in there and getting kills is easy on something like that, because they're kind of sitting around. Now, like, Domination, I guess you could say that, but Domination, they're split so far apart that it's kind of like, you never know. Well, the hard point's always only 1 point, and you have to sit on it, and you have to sit on it to get the points, so, that's a good map to kind of get those, or that's a good mode to kind of get those those kills, because everyone's kind of sitting in the spot. Just kills in general, so if you're trying to get like 50 kills or whatever, it's good. That's a good mode to go into, because everyone's gonna, like, you know, the teams are gonna be sitting in the spots to try to get the point. So, again, anyone who's joining me, welcome. I gotta see if my boy Fay Reptile's not doing anything. I don't know if he's doing anything.
Hold the objectives till securing Charlie.
Let's see. Here.
We control Charlie.
I guess he's not doing anything. Alright. Crazy Reptile's a real good dude. I used to work with him over at Walmart, so he's a real good guy. He makes content. He's better at this than I am, so he makes really good content. He typically gets a lot of views, and a lot of people hopping in and out. So, it's a lot of views, but he does well. He's a good dude, man. He's good people for sure. So.
We control Alpha. Securing objective Charlie.
Throwing a stunner!
Objective Charlie secure.
So I'd like to know how he just instantly draws the weapon and kills me, but he might have been peeking with his ADS up. Again, so a lot of this, so you see that could have been a good point, but everyone's sitting on spot A, so it's just, I will say that I think when you're gonna have an auto shot, you've got to make it so it's not so potent. You've got to nerf the auto shotties. The reason I say this is because like these guys just walk in and they pop, and everyone just gets destroyed by them. So. This is a bad place to be sitting. Sure.
Target destroyed.
So and then you've got this guy. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing? It's so mind-bogglingly pathetic how people play this game. Like, it's just like, what are you? You're just gonna sit there the whole time? Like, why do you have people who play like that? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on, man.
I'm reloading.
Get off your butt and do something.
Friendly VTOL entering this sector.
There he is. Then he goes in the water. See what I mean? Like, this is the kind of stuff that I mean. Why, when I say they're just creating safe spaces, because like you can sit in water and shoot people, that's not acceptable. Now you're gonna say, don't say well, it's realistic. It might be, but this is not supposed to be a realistic game. It's supposed to be an arcade shooter. We don't need to have people climbing and sitting in water the whole game. We don't need people, you know.
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Move to secure.
But this is what happens when you have devs that don't care. They just simply don't care. They're out to make that money, and that's all they care about.
Taking Charlie. Charlie secure. Secure Bravo.
Slade. Changing mag.
We're losing Charlie.
Now you might. So now here's the thing, and I can't really get too angry because I don't know for sure whether they are going to be, whether they're actually trying to get like camos. Because like right now, I'm trying to get my 3 kills without dying. So
We control 2 objectives.
I'm going to be drastically more campy than I would be
Charlie
normally.
is compromised. Take it back.
So you know, it kind of all depends on kind of what we're doing.
Throwing grenade.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, these guys could be, you know, like, they could be using sniper rifles or whatever, and they could be trying to get their,
Enemy
like, long shots or something like that, you know? So, like, it's really hard to tell. Now, the one thing that I will say is if I'm seeing a guy and he's already got gold weapons or whatever, and he's, or, like, platinum or anything like that, and he's still sitting there, you're just being a little puss. That's, you know.
Controls 2 objectives. Assault those positions. Counter UAV is active. Enemy securing Alpha.
Mark the target.
Slade.
We've lost half the field.
I got using drill
Enemy
target.
taking Alpha.
Your mom will be there tonight because Isabella's swinging.
Oh, come on.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy down.
So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of variables, man. Like, and so you just never know. You know, they could be doing objectives of their own. It's like I said, when you get to those ones that are like max level weapons, and they've got freaking Orion, and they're still sitting doing it, then you're like, okay, now there's really no excuse for that whatsoever. So.
Bravo. Enemies taking Charlie.
Movement.
Hostile UAV.
You want to take your bubbles out?
But I was supposed to stream for a few more hours, but I might, that should be alright. My daughter's home. She is going to blow some bubbles.
They're losing Charlie.
I think we've gotten at least, we've got a few more, a few more of these things, so. I don't know if someone died there or what happened, but there's a lot of explosions going on. Definitely a lot of explosions going on. That's the first time I've even seen that guy. In terms of on the actual.
We've lost Bravo. Bring the UAV on station.
Drop their sniper.
Probably gonna be too many people over here, mainly because of yeah, there's such a lag, delay.
I know an ammo.
That's what really saved my life, bro. I'm so bad at it.
The enemy holds 2 objectives. Get them secure.
Destroyed.
Get this missed. Secure Bravo.
Planting bite. Incoming.
Bravo secure. Securing objective Alpha. Charlie.
Switching back.
Charlie. The enemy holds all objectives. Secure those
So this again falls on the what the heck kind of situation, because this guy was taking hits, like literally taking hits, and somehow he did not die. I don't know how, but yeah. So that goes into one of those kind of what the F situations, kind of like what are we doing? What do you do? What do you do? We can't change the cheating, and that's just, or if they are cheating, we can't change how the game runs. There's just a lot that goes in there, and you just don't know. Ultimately, kind of
The enemy
what's.
has captured 2 objectives. Move to secure.
I'm sticking to what I'm doing, which is just doing my team up stuff, so I really don't want to sit here and worry too much about
I am wounded.
anything else.
Stun grenade out.
We're getting hit hard.
What was that? You see this? That glitchiness right there. Yeah, what, 6-7 months in, and we're still having issues like that? That's a little interesting.
Are you streaming?
Yes.
Well, your daughter better
Okay. I will,
Mission failed. Return to base.
well, let's see how we did there. I will say, as much as I hate people who use melee weapons, those things are so much fun to use. I use them for, like, one of the challenges or something on something. They're a lot of fun. Hop out and see kind of where we are with this. Oh my. 5? Alright. Well, I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to go check on my daughter because she's being adorable outside. I gotta eat something to myself, actually.
I've had nothing to eat all day. Because I slept on and off all day.
You done now? Okay.
We're gonna go to talk to you soon.
Think so?
Well, Daddy, I'm gonna go back outside. If you come up to me, I'll see my pockets. Okay, well, I'm gonna put on different shoes. These are my new shoes. So, okay, I'll go back outside to wait. Hopefully. Yeah, got it. Got it. Let's go. Okay.
juice.
I gotta change the battery.
Mom, did you break the batteries? Oh yeah, I was just saying I don't think we've changed those batteries for a while. I've got 3 more, and then I'm gonna probably take a break from the stream to go out and hang out with my daughter for a little bit, and then I will come back. His reptile's not doing anything. Let's see what the man is doing. So I think I may end up going on to Overwatch. I have some fun with Overwatch. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see if he's on. Johnny Kane. I'm pretty sure I know who that is. I am cooking up pizza, ladies and gentlemen. DiGiorno. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. DiGiorno, guys. DiGiorno. Sorry. Uh-oh. Spells trouble for the toilet. So let's get back on the topic of cheating. Let me make sure we're not... Yeah, okay. So here's the thing. Obviously we know that cheating is going to happen. It's never going to quit, probably, ever. There's not really a lot we can do about that. We're going to lower its camera just a little bit. Well, there's not a lot we can do about that, right? We can't really fix that problem too much. So, the reality is when you look at a lot of these big pro gamers, and this is just my opinion, okay? This is my opinion. These guys talk about...
Team deathmatch.
These guys talk about having passion, right? Some of these guys say, oh, we've had passion for games, that's why we're doing this. Yeah, they brag about their Lamborghinis and the big houses they buy. If you have a true passion for gaming, then you're going to be the first ones to call, whether you're friends with them or not, you're going to be the first ones to call them out. Like you're going to be the first one to be, hey, man, let's not be doing that, right? You know, let's do this the right way, you know? So, and another thing that another excuse that I get a lot is, you know, when you get people who sweat their asses off when they play this game, a lot of things I hear is, well, I'm training for this because I actually play in tournaments and yada, yada, yada. Well, that's a fair point, but here's the counterpoint. If you're training to be in a tournament, why are you playing in a casual match against someone like me who's just trying to have fun? Where is your training and what training are you doing at that point? Because I'm not a pro gamer, and so I don't play at your level, so I am confused as to where you think this experience from this stomping out noobs is coming from, because you're not going to get anything from that besides stomping noobs out. I'm not even really a noob per se, but so the whole thing of, well, we get paid for this and we're training for this, yeah, and that's cool. I mean, you gotta obviously you want to get in with your buddies, you want to train it up and get ready and prepare yourself. However, as I said, what training are you doing when you're playing against people who aren't actually on the same level or on the same level or in the same league as you in terms of COD play? The answer to that is nothing. So stop coming into our lobbies and stomping us out. Go into rank mode and play that. If your true goal is actually if your true goal is to practice, then that is what you need to be doing by playing people who are not noobish. So that's my take on that. You gotta quit coming out here and try to say, well, you're practicing for yada 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 when you're playing against people who aren't even close to giving you any real challenge, right? So, yeah, it's obnoxious to me, and I don't understand that logic to any degree. It's the same typical, well, I'm practicing for this mentality. Well, that's all fine and well, but you're not really getting much beating me up, or going on, say, my son plays Fortnite and beating up an 8-year-old who, you know, he's decent at the game, but he's not like some pro scrim or something like that, right? So, yeah, so a lot of those excuses don't make any sense to me. But personally, I believe a lot of it boils down to these guys just wanting to stomp out noobs and using excuses. I get it, you know. Like I said before, I remember starting Call of Duty back in Modern Warfare 2, man, and I was getting my butt handed to me pretty much on a regular basis. Like, I was not good at the game. You know, I couldn't really get a lot of kills, but like ultimately, you know, after getting my butt kicked so often, I was like, oh, I need to.
Hostile UAV in the area. Ghost activated.
I need to do better. And so eventually I just got better at playing the game just by simply getting my butt stomped. I got tired of getting my butt stomped, so I could learn to just shoot till someone died. You know, I wasn't messing around too much with it.
Target marked. Requesting
So, you know, that's kind of how you gotta play. You gotta learn that you're gonna get stomped out.
We hold the advantage. Take it home. Good effect on target.
Cluster mine deployed.
So, you know, and that's kind of what makes you a better player. So, and the thing, like I said earlier, is I can't really blame the players because they're using the tools given to them, right? So, these guys, that's supposed to be an actual single fire weapon, and he's using it as an auto. So, let's go in here. We are going to click on this guy, and we're going to say that he's cheating because it's not an auto fire weapon, unfortunately. He went, and he fired it off like a machine gun, so. But yeah, so that's kind of my take on a lot of that stuff. It just, when you start making excuses, like, oh, well, we are trying to,
Targets in the area.
we're trying to do yada, 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 such and such and such. Like, that's an excuse. You just want to come in here and beat up people, and they've got to learn on, you know, people who aren't great, like myself, or people who are really bad, who want to get better, they're not going to learn by just simply sitting in a corner camping the whole game because the game lets you do that, right? But the problem with this is, and also is an issue I have with the statement that we're making safe spaces for people who are newer. Newer people aren't using it. It's the people who are better at the game and have been playing for a while that are using those safe spaces. So the noobs aren't even using it, really. It's these preparing pro gamers and people who like to come in here and talk trash, saying, I'm better than this than you are. They're the ones using it. So I'm very confused. Please explain that to me, right? Like, okay, well, you say it's supposed to be for the noobs to help them, but the noobs aren't using it, so what's the... Right, so, I don't know. But all in all, we should be doing what we can to make the game better for everyone. So, and that's kind of what the mission statement for me is. So let's just build that, try to get a small community. It doesn't have to be 1 million subscriber community, but let's try and build a small community. Let's get to that 5,000 range, right?
Target destroyed.
Yes, I know. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, I'm trying to build this.
Friendly counter UAV is on station.
That's what I'm saying. Once we're done here with this mission, this mission, jeez, play a solo play game.
We're on the advance. Keep the
But
pressure,
I'll take a break for a little while. I was going to try and do about 4 hours in, but unfortunately my particular situation at home doesn't allow me to do it sometimes because I'm not allowed to do anything that's going to better the situation for us here at home. I don't. You know, I'm told that I'm useless. I don't do anything. I don't help around the house, which is not true. So that's kind of where we are. And it's sad, it's unfortunate, but you know, I guess that's what we have to deal with. $17.4, I'll take it, man. Highest KD here. I'll take it. Yay! And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I like it. That's what we like to see, baby. Another weapon gold. Let's get out of that first and foremost. We're just gonna go into the firing range because I don't want to deal with pansies, the pansification. I like it. Let's get a different decal on though. Alright, so we're going to go into firing range. We're going to take a picture of it. I'm going to go up. Take a... Yeah, let's see what I was doing. Okay, alright.
Wow, this thing, I'm breathing. It's done. I turned the bubble.
Sierra, you in your room? You're outside, honey. Okay.
How about that, guys? Went to make a pizza. Then we ended up getting the old head and chin shaved all up. Alright. Let us get in here. To L firing range. You better load up. Oh, crying out loud. I don't know why it took so long for us to do anything. Alright. Put the phone out. Camera out. And there we go. Okay, so I think we're going to hop off of this particular game. And I think we're going to do some Overwatch. So, I think I'm going to kind of keep this down to the minimum of just doing videos, I'm thinking. So we're just going to do some videos on it. We're going to, we'll do videos on the run, and not streaming. I think the videos are better. So, thanks for watching this particular one. I'm going to hop right back in. We're going to exit this out, go into a new game, and we'll hop back on. So, but Todd has a little concert today. I'm really excited. He's pretty happy about it. He was a little upset when he didn't think we can come to it. So, but I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Stick with it. Hang tight.